Well, Paul Steigerwald is standing by with a special guest, and let's go down the ladder and join him right now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. Our talk is brought to you by the people at Mellon Bank. You're why we do our very best. And a guy who just a week ago was the captain of the Philadelphia Flyers looked pretty good out there in the first period for the Penguins. Looked like you're starting to fit in a little bit, Rick Tocchet. And Mike mentioned it on the rush, you little drop pass to Kevin Stevens. Looks like things are flowing for you tonight a little bit better.
Yeah, the first game was emotional, and I was very tired. But this period, you know, I thought I played well, and I'm just going to continue to play the way I am. I got a hit, I got a bump, and you know, we outplayed them in the first period. We just didn't. They just beat us 1-0 right now.
I think as much as you have to get accustomed to playing with the Penguins, they're going to have to get accustomed to playing with a guy like you because of the way you like to forecheck. You mentioned the other night after the game that you looked up one time and realized there wasn't anybody back, and that's a matter of communication, isn't it?
Yeah, that's communication. I think that you know, right now the odd time we're going to have to dump it in, and I'm better sometimes when we dump it in, hit. And then, you know, we're going to have that third man get some loose pucks. But these guys are run and gun, and I'll tell you that it's fun to play. I had about 3-4 chances per period, more than I've had in about 5 games in Philadelphia. And, but it's a lot of fun to play here, and the guys have made me feel great at home along with the other guys.
Well, you knew that was coming, I'm sure. We asked Paul Coffey to talk about you, and I'm sure that in the process he said that he had a long talk with you the night before. So I would assume that he kind of prepped you for coming here to Pittsburgh, didn't he?
Yeah, he had nothing but good things to say about Pittsburgh. He spent 4 or 5 wonderful years here, and you know, he's a great competitor. And you know, it's sad to see him go, but you know, he's made it comfortable for me. I'm living in his condo, and you know, his buddies like Kevin Stevens and Mario, these guys have just made it you know, easier, even though I've been here for 4 days.
Rick, you had a great scoring opportunity against Patrick Waugh. The Penguins had several of them in that first period. We're going to take a look at what happened. You were right in and tight on him where you like to score goals, but he came up with a save somehow.
Yeah, I hit the guy's foot at the same time, so I really didn't get a good win on it, but I made a great stop, and you know, we were all over him in that power play. You know, that's why I was the best goaltender in the league.
Yeah, I would think that you had your chances because of your game plan. It seemed to me you were prepared to deal with the way they like to play defense in their own zone here tonight. Yeah,
definitely. You know, Montreal likes the crowd in front of the net, and you know, we got guys like Lemieux and Yeager. If they can stay on the outside, and guys like myself and Kevin Stevens and Joey Mullen, if we can work in front of net and draw a couple guys to us, you know, we're going to get some chances. And you know, Montreal plays a very defensive style, and you know, if we can get the lead in the second period, I think we're going to be okay here.
Well, here you are on the road against a team that you faced a lot in the playoffs when you were with the Philadelphia Flyers. Good luck tonight against the Canadiens, Rick, and hopefully you get that first goal tonight.
I love it. Thanks.
Okay, Rick Tocchet of the Penguins has been our guest, and we'll have more hockey from the Forum in Montreal in just a moment. Our talk has been brought to you by the people at Mellon Bank. You're why we do our very best. Back in a moment on the Penguins Hockey Network.